Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again to the Farts and Crap Show, or for the very first time, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Danjo here. You guys may notice we are not at the Crown of Sand, and I do apologize for that. Some footage got lost. I accidentally deleted um, essentially what was going to be part 25 of Code Vein Revisited. I do apologize for that. Um, you guys aren't missing out. I didn't actually progress the story in much of any significant way. I am in a new area you guys haven't seen, uh, but it is a depths map, Silent White. Um, and I did master Cleansing Light. Uh, I basically did a bunch of grinding and got through a pretty good portion of the Crown of Sand, which was kind of arduous. And I have two of the checkpoints here, and we're mostly done with the area. But yeah, you basically missed a bunch of grinding and me ranting, um, which is not the kind of vibe I want to do. Um, that's going to be in a separate video, and it was terribly unfocused and just not good. You guys are really not missing out. Um, so yeah, this is part 25, and whether I like it or not, because that footage is gone, got deleted. I got an RV mastery though for Jupiter's Blade, which is super good. And we are currently using the Scathach blood code, which is Emily's blood code, the last successor that we beat in the City of Falling Flame. And I have Crimson Moon now because, like, with the current buffs that I have on, I need to master Strength and Willpower up, which is very, very helpful. I use it on most of my builds. But I wanted to also use Cleansing Light, which has a stat requirement of Mind at a C and Vitality of a C+. So I did need to keep the Strength and Vitality buff equipped. So Vitality is at a C+. But yeah, Strength and Dexterity are both at an A. The weight limit is 99 on this one, which is not bad. Pretty good all-round stats with these buffs equipped. I also improved the Black Greatsword to a +8 because I got some more Queen Titanium. And it also took me a while to kind of figure out how to get more of the depths maps because I couldn't quite remember. So this one is basically complete. And I thought we could start this episode with the boss fight because those are kind of the high point of a lot of these things. But Crimson Moon is great, and I'll show you why, because it can do this. It's just a giant flaming blade. And now we have 30 Ichor Max, which is much nicer. So that's fire-based. And Jupiter's Blade is lightning-based. It has a cooldown of only 2 seconds. It's really cool. But for this boss fight, I'm going to use the fire one. And I hope you guys are well. basically, to summarize my rant that you guys missed, um, still running on PS4 Pro, an SSD. The latest model of PS4 Pro that has better power management and a SATA 3 SSD, which is has I think TLC 3D NAND. Um, so it does help on performance on some games that have uncapped frame rates, and essentially a PS4 Pro patch will kind of benefit any of those. But yeah, like many of you, I still can't get a PS5, and I've kind of given up on that. And I'm going to be using some of those funds in the Farts and Crap Show budget to make sure we have some upcoming games that I'm pretty much on day one that I'm very excited about. All three of which I will probably be playing on this machine. Because hardware, a lot of people, when talking about gaming content, or just like playing video games, that is kind of the format for the videos and streams that I make. However, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and and again, I'm paraphrasing, like an hour and a half rant. um, a small portion of that is the game itself. A lot of it is hardware, and the configuration of your hardware is, when producing videos like the one you're watching right now, is just as important, if not more important, than the actual hardware you're using. For gaming, and the fact that retro gaming is so important to me, like the configuration is something that, especially in the world of retro gaming and like speedruns and stuff, a lot of people use original hardware because it is required, or that is the easiest way to do it in the most authentic fashion. But yeah, I mean, it comes down to like the settings you use in your recording programs, the cables that you use to connect things together, the like in the case of like more modern platforms like PS4, PS5, the recent Xboxes, like what kind of storage device you're using. Is it physical or digital? Like, are you running it externally? Like, are you using a two PC setup or one? What kind of capture card do you use? What kind of microphone? What kind of interface? What kind of I already said cables, I think. Anyway, as much as I would love to upgrade certain pieces of hardware, that stuff is expensive. If you want to help me upgrade my setup, all proceeds from the channel go to improving the quality of stuff that I can make. And that is upgrading hardware, uh, new games, new controllers, all that kind of stuff. Everything that goes into these videos. Like, for example, I didn't do this game as a series until I had all the DLC and all the updates. That's why this is revisited. It's kind of like, hey, now we have the final form of this game. Let's actually do like a let's play of it and like the game as it is in its final form compared to at launch. Because I mean, in nowadays, like, they're two very different things. Like back in the day, excuse me, back in the day, a game comes out, it doesn't get updated. You know, like if you play like Super Metroid, like there's one version of Super Metroid. You know, I mean, sometimes games would get updated like slightly when they got re-released, like for Super Mario All Stars and World. Well, I guess the full title is Super Mario All Stars plus Super Mario World. Nintendo did adjust a few things to Super Mario World for that version of the game. Mainly, the most notable being Luigi has slightly different animations, um, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, as I mean, gaming is more of a business now than it's ever been, ever in history. Um, and the PS4 is the most successful PlayStation ever. Like they just recently surpassed the PS2 in like software sales and pretty close on hardware. But hardware doesn't matter as much, um, especially like again, especially nowadays. Oh wait, it's a version of this boss again. Oh, cool. Um, I loved this one. This one was great. Um, so anyway, uh, for now, I have my setup to basically optimize to produce 1080p videos at 60 FPS. Some of the games will run at 60 FPS, some of them will not. But the videos are 1080 60. And with newer hardware, even if I had a PS5, I couldn't do 4K 60 unless I used a different screen to plug it into that actually supports 4K, um, and recorded on the system itself because my capture card doesn't do 4K. And not a lot of capture cards do 4K 60. Some can do 4K 30, um, not 4K 60. And then it's about like video decoding and encoding and like the type of encoder that you're using will is very different depending on different platforms, and there's just a bunch of stuff that goes into it. Um, so like the only way I could do like 4K 60, even if I had a PS5, is essentially to record on the system, and then I don't know how the audio would go. I'd probably have to use like a different kind of audio device, like maybe even a 3D Pulse headset or something. Those actually sound pretty good. Um, I mean, it's still a headset mic, and I would rather not do that. Um, but yeah, point being, um, for now, I'm going to be sticking to 1080 60. And if you guys want to support the show more directly, I mean, the growth on the channel has been great. recently. Things just it just keeps going up. I mean, we're getting more subscribers, more views, and getting great feedback from people. And I'm trying to make sure the videos I make are at least technically good. You know, that's very important to me. I'm gonna refill my iCore real quick because I just realized it's at 15 out of 30. Um, so yeah, and yeah, I've tried, guys. By the way, I've been ready and I've tried buying a PS5 a couple of times. Go figure, every time they're sold out before I could snag one. Um, and now stuff has changed slightly. And man, that's a cool looking sword. I love that one. That is such a cool sword. Anyway, uh, I love this one too. But anyway, stuff has changed, and so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop fighting it. Um, we're just gonna wait. At some point in the future, I mean, they're going to become more accessible. Like it's gonna be easier to get a console eventually. I have to believe that. And we're gonna be focusing on games for a while. So there are a few things coming to PS4 and PS5 that I'm very excited for, and I'm hoping run okay um, on my SSD on my PS4 Pro. And considering they have to be functional even on a base PS4, I'm assuming they're going to be scaled to the platform pretty well, to where they're still playable. And considering I'm using like essentially the fastest PS4 that I can have in a configuration, I'm hoping it looks good at 1080 60. So um, let me know what you guys think about that. And I am trying to make sure that that the content, the videos I put out, at least these ones every day at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, are good from a at least a technical standpoint. Um, trying to make sure just the audio's good, the video's good, and I also have to be like okay myself. Like if my voice has to be doing all right. Right now it's doing some weird stuff, but I feel good. That's why I'm recording and not streaming right now. Today is a stream day. And if you're wondering, hey, why isn't Danjo streaming yet? I'm sorry to past you because this video isn't coming out for some time, but I am running a little bit behind on this series, and I didn't want to put out a Pokemon video instead of a Code Vein video, because sticking to the schedule is important to me. But so yeah, if you want to support the show more directly, please consider becoming a channel member. That's what the join button down there is for. It would greatly help out. Everybody that's been stopping in consistently and or just at all, like leaving a like, making sure you're subscribed, and like, you know, I mean, you don't have to watch the whole video. It's greatly appreciated if you do, and I hope you enjoy it. Um, but that's on me. Like, if people aren't watching the whole video, that's on me. Like, as an entertainer, if I'm not being entertaining or interesting or helpful, like, I need to try again, you know? Um, so I hope you guys find these videos entertaining or interesting or helpful. I really do. I really, really do. Um, and if Code Vein isn't your thing, cool. I get it. I get it. However, I also need to make videos that I care about. And that starts with playing the games for the videos that I care about. And hopefully I'm in a very long form making it very obvious why I care so much about these games. Yeah, I think that's the end of my rant. I shaved it down from an hour and a half to 20 minutes, so good. Let's go ahead and take out a boss and get some other story stuff done. Ah, crap. Bring it on. Bring it. Bring it so far on. Come on. Oh, shit. That was terrible. Yes. Oh, I wanted the finishing blow, yo. Alright. Anyway, I knew that wouldn't be that difficult. Glaven. Um, but yeah, I finished the thing. So, what you guys missed from last time that got deleted, I kind of already went over. Crown of Sand is mostly done except for 2 vestiges I need to get. Um, I was given this depths map by the guy at the crossroads because he was waiting for a specific material. So I already grabbed that before this video was started. So I'm just going to deliver that to him, and then maybe he'll have an update. What else? What else? What else? I did pick up one of Coco's vestiges.
Greetings. I have a lovely selection today. Oh, you found the materials? Come on, let's have a look, shall we? My goodness. Yes, this is it. This is what I've been searching for. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. I'll start using it right away. But look at you, slaying beasts and collecting treasure. Top-class heroes is what I'd call you. Good timing. I just got some. I think you'll find some. Whenever I touch materials from the old world, I can sense the power of past the great collapse, but the spilt. Greeting. Whenever I touch materials from the old world.
Okay. That's all he's got for now. I think I have to like leave and come back later or something. Or maybe the other guy will be at the other decayed ship interior. Is where one of them is. I don't know if it's the next one, but we'll find out. The Oni Bane, by the way, just looks like Soul Edge to me. Oh yeah, he's here. Cool. So that's the one.
Depths, huh? Apparently there's a blood spring at the spot marked on this map. I don't know what's down there, and I can't drag everyone with me to look. Whoa! When did you show up? I'd like to tell you to mind your own damn business, but if you're really gonna scout it out for me, then this map is all yours. Just let me know what you find down there.
Okay, and in case you guys are wondering, yes, this is the same dude from earlier in the game that was harassing that human girl. But he's kind of doing it, well, I mean, harassing that human girl for her blood. That was despicable. But he is trying to find essentially a source of blood beads. Or, now he's trying to find a source of blood beads, essentially, for all the revenants that don't have anywhere to be. So he's trying to set up a permanent camp, basically, for where they'll have everything they need. So he's kind of pulled a 180 since Louis kind of told him what for, and Yakumo like pulled the gun on him for some reason. If you guys remember that weird moment. He was just like, dude. And I was like, okay, fine. Anyway, so yeah, you kind of have to do like this scouting different like depths for these guys to get all the depths maps, which is one of the trophies for the game. And just going to the depths, finishing them is very helpful. They get you a lot of very good stuff, like the RV mastery things, a couple extra vestiges, that whole shebang. And I don't think anybody's gonna mind if I like gloss over like Coco's story real quick. So let's go back to the home base real quick, and let's see. We only have a few minutes left because I do want to keep these next couple episodes a little shorter. I mean, not like an hour and a half, as I have done before. Gonna not do that. But yeah, Coco's story is really not interesting. Okay, we have some Artemis vestiges too. Ooh, mind and willpower. Wait, Harmonia. Isn't Harmonia the one that I'm currently trying to get? I think. Yeah, I think that's at the Crown of Sand. I think that's the current one. Survivor and Scout, I think, are Revenant's Hunger. I don't think either of those are important. Not really. Dexterity and willpower up, that's very helpful. Artemis is, I think this is for Mia, I believe. So we'll just see what this is about.
Damn thieving bitch! Where did she go? She She has her blood beads. She couldn't have gotten far. Keep searching!
Should we really be doing this?
Oh yeah, there's
What
Nicola.
else can we do? It's the only way we can get any blood beads. Okay, let's get out of here while we can. This is the last of the blood beads we worked so hard for. All of the blood springs around here have run dry. I couldn't get so much as a single bead from them. I'll need to do something soon.
I'm really sorry to make you do all the scary stuff, Mia. I wish I could help you fight.
Come on, Nicola. Stop worrying about things like that, alright? As long as you're safe, I'm happy to take care of everything else.
Who are you two?
Please, I know it's a lot to ask, but could you spare some blood beads? We don't have much time left.
I can see that loss is starting to set in. You really think you can fight in that condition?
Well, I won't know unless I try, right?
Come with me. I know a place where there are blood beads.
Most of the blood springs were already dry by the time I became a revenant. Blood beads were difficult to come by, even in the best of circumstances. It was all we could do to survive. That was when we met Carmilla. We soon saw it wasn't us she was helping. She squeezed everything she could from us. In this world, you can never trust a stranger. That's what she taught me.
Alright. I mean, it's kind of sad knowing what we do now. But, like,
You have returned.
I mean, Mia did all this stuff for Nicola, and Nicola wasn't even really Nicola. It was a copy. But it's alright. We'll actually watch this one, and then I'll probably skip over the ones I picked up for Coco's backstory.
This is my home. I'm the only one who lives here now, so make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
You can call me Carmilla. Oh, and just remember, you're going to be working for me from now on. With that in mind, you're skilled at separating others from their blood beads, correct?
You helped us even though you knew?
I helped you because it was practical for me. So long as I have you two around, I won't need to risk my own neck. Why else did you think I would bother taking you in?
Have you always lived alone, Carmilla?
The past really doesn't matter, does it? You've got bigger things to worry about, like the laundry.
I'm sorry. I'm doing it.
Did everyone run away from you for being so selfish?
Being nice doesn't do you any favors. When it comes down to it, everyone looks out for number one. You would do well to remember that.
We're in trouble. The Lost are swarming out there. Huh? Where's Carmilla?
I saw her leave a little while ago. She must have caught wind of them and took off. We need to run, Nicola. Get the blood beads from storage.
But those belong to Carmilla.
You remember what she said. Being nice doesn't do you any favors. Now hurry up, Nicola.
some people complain about
And
the.
that was
Oh,
how it all began. From that moment onward, we lived our lives completely on our own, without any help from others. There was a part of me that wanted to trust Carmilla. She was cold and standoffish, but that didn't mean she was a bad person. I thought maybe she was just awkward with people. But I was wrong. In this world, you can only rely on your own strength. No one out there is going to save you. I learned that lesson all too well. That's why meeting you guys was such a big shock for me. You were willing to reach out to me, a complete stranger, like it was no big deal. Spending time with all of you made me realize something. It's true that being nice might not do you any favors in the end. But that's what you need to do if you want to live a fulfilling life. But when I think of it, the reason that we lived the way we did before we met you was because of everything that happened back then with Carmilla. But you know, after she took off, I never did see her again. I wonder what ended up happening to her.
yeah. But yeah, some people complain about the whole like vestiges thing, like the memory echoes, but I think they're really cool for like optionally fleshing out some of the stories for the characters. I don't know. I mean, the character development is there, but it survived. It said Artemis. Does that mean this is also about Mia?
My life, everything that I had or held dear, all vanished instantly in the great collapse. I wandered aimlessly for days, searching for my family. With so much else occupying my mind, it took a long time for me to discover that I was no longer human. Where are we?
This is our new home. There must be a reason for why we've returned as revenants. We've all lost everything. But now we can build new lives and live for everyone who didn't make it.
Yeah, you're right. Sitting here and rotting away won't change anything. Let's do it. I had finally found a reason to live in this terrible new world. Or so I thought. One after another, my friends fell, joining the ranks of the lost and leaving me once again with nothing. After that, I didn't venture out anymore. And once our stock of blood beads was finally diminished, I thought it was as good a time as any for my story to come to an end. That is, until the moment I arrived in this place and met those two kids.
Huh.
I had no idea what Carmilla went through. I figured she was like that because she was a revenant. I didn't even consider her own experiences, or how they may have shaped her. Maybe we could have come to understand each other, if we'd had the chance.
Maybe you still have one.
Yeah. I would like to try to find her. I mean, assuming that she's still alive, that is. There may be more of her memories out there. If you happen to come across any, I'd appreciate it if you'd show them to me. I really do want to know more about Carmilla.
I don't know, maybe.
You have returned.
I mean, I'm interested in the sense of how it relates to Mia. But I don't remember if it is like connected to.
Well, Carmilla, it's certainly been a while. I thought you might have gone off and joined the Lost.
I thought the same of you. I guess we're both resilient.
Did you find a boyfriend or something? You look livelier than usual.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm just babysitting for a while. Enough chit-chat. Hand over the goods.
Fine, fine. Here you are. That's everything. And I don't take refunds, all right?
Huh. So Coco and Carmilla knew each other.
Coco. So that's what that no refunds business was about. She gave me a lot more than our original deal. That girl's getting too soft for her own good. Thanks.
Carmilla. Her tongue was sharp, but she was nice deep down. I haven't seen her since then. I hope she's still out there being her same old resilient self. Well, I guess none of my memories are floating around out there, huh?
Anything specific you're looking for?
I had a son.
Oh.
I was hoping you'd find memories related to him. Well, anyway, it was a long time ago, and the story's really not all that interesting. But if you do find something, please let me know.
I forgot about that. Coco was a mom at one point. Alright, I know we're at time, guys, but there's one more.
You have returned.
Mia and Nicola. When those two crossed my path, I finally understood the reason why I had been reborn. It was destiny that brought us together. I would guide those two young souls into the future. It was my mission. I believed that. There was something about them that reminded me of my own children, the ones I'd lost in the Great Collapse. I took all of the blood beads Mia had gathered and placed them in storage. I figured those two might need them in case of an emergency. To survive in this world, you have to be able to live using your own strength. That's why I have to be cold, to teach them not to rely on others, to be able to do everything themselves. I wish I could talk to them more, tell them more, but never mind. It isn't important. If I can help them grow stronger, then... There's no need to worry, you two. I won't allow the Lost to get one step closer to you. Once I'd planned to give myself to them willingly. Now, I'm just grateful for the opportunity to trade my life for yours. Thank you both, Mia, Nicola, for giving me one last chance to live like a human being. The time we spent together was short, but I enjoyed it. Take care.
I can't. Carmilla didn't leave us behind. She sacrificed herself so that we could get away. Yet I thought nothing but awful things about her. I swore forever that I'd be the one in control of my life.
Carmilla, when you let's make sure her efforts weren't in vain.
Yeah, I plan to stick around. I want to have a chance to pass along the same kindness that she showed me. I want to work together to open a door into a better world than the one we're in. I want to be even stronger. Thank you. Without you, something very important to me might have stayed lost in the past forever. Really, thank you.
Well, that was lovely. I'm really glad I didn't gloss over that. Damn. Okay,
Sorry, I think
I'm just gonna check if we can upgrade anything right now. No, we don't have Queen Titanium. Alright, that's fine. Do we get that
I
other...
feel it was easier to, but they must if you we'll take. I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going.
Cliffs of Rust. Okay, that's the new one. It's before Silent White, though? That's weird.
Don't be overeager. Come back and.
Yeah. It's just you have to... Like, Davis has to take you there first. Then once you have, like, a missile unlocked in that location, then you can just fast travel there. So yeah. Surrounding area mapped. We got the stuff. There's probably like 3 keys to this one. Yeah. So Rust key, okay. Oh, and there's a thing. Oh, that should be easy. Let's do that real quick. Because that's what the dude cared about, I think. Oh yeah, these guys are easy. Okay, cool. So I might do this one.
during the investigation.
Ooh. Got a Hermes vested. That's great. Yeah, Davis's Blood Code has some really good stuff. Yeah, I don't think this depths will take very long. I mean, the enemies all seem to be pretty easy. But yeah, I could just go back to that dude. Also, just tell him, like, hey, so... Yeah, Queen Iron. It's pathetically easy. Yeah, this seems like one of the short ones. So at the beginning of the next episode, guys, I guess we'll go through here and probably just like just finish up the depths and then, well, at least this map, and then go back to, what's the name of that place? Crown of Sand. Finish that area up. There's really not that much left to do, I don't think, at least in that area. Yeah, there might be another vestige here, or just more, like the abilities, like the RV mastery things. Just don't want to leave, like, no, this Zweihander, I already have Zweihander, I don't really care about that. Huh. Kind of look like, somewhere that's like, ooh, what's behind this bookcase, you know? That does it for that one. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to take very long. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Again, if you want to support the show a bit more directly, definitely check out that join button down there. Our first tier starts at just $3 a month. Be very, very helpful. Again, only if you can afford it. Like, don't, you know, I know money's tight for a lot of people right now. But yeah, just stopping by, you know, making sure you're subscribed, liking the videos. It helps a lot. Oh yeah, and making sure not using like an ad block or anything, because ad revenue definitely is kind of like the majority of oh crap. The majority of I guess like revenue from YouTube, I guess, in general. I don't know. Maybe not the majority, but yeah, definitely it definitely hurts the channels for sure. I get it, ads can be a bit obtrusive. They're not the most convenient thing, but you know. A lot of YouTubers rely on it. Ad revenue, that is. There's the thing. RV mastery of, I think that's stun shot. Not really a great ability, but I guess it's okay. What did I... Oh, there wasn't a whole lot of other stuff over here. I mean, yeah, just in the outro of this video, like, I am kind of milking it, but I think, yeah, it's almost done. Ah, there we go. I was like, I think there's one of these. Oh my goodness, just... Easy peasy. Wait, did I actually open the chest or no? 'Cause I saw there was a chest back there. Did I ignore it? I did. I didn't open it yet. I mean, it's probably nothing that good. It's a broadsword, alleviation. That's not... It's... yeah. It's not great. I mean, it's like the most basic single-handed sword. I think that's all the keys. I think so. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I got a lot of progress done on this one. So that's most of the depths map for this one, and the depths that we can do for now, I believe. But we'll start the next episode with the boss fight for this area, and we'll finish out with the boss fight for the Crown of Sand. We'll finish up that area as well. But yeah, thanks for being here, everybody, and many special thanks to our current TFAX channel members, Old Cranky Gamer and Retro VHD. Enjoy those custom emotes and badges next to your, I think that's what they call them, little icons next to the screen names that are like, so the thing is, I don't know, but icons of some variety. But have a wonderful day, everybody. Sorry we went a little bit long, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, take care.